Thursday's proceedings in the pretrial arguments for the defendants Chris Carbert and Anthony Olenek, the two remaining defendants of the Coutts 4, have come to a conclusion. They're still under a publication ban, so I can't go into details of what's going on. Robert Kraychik here in Lethbridge, Alberta, reporting for Rebel News. Both Carbert and Olenek are being charged with conspiracy to murder. The government is accusing them of conspiring to murder specifically RCMP officers. They're also being charged with mischief over $5,000 and weapons crimes. So the pretrial proceedings are going to be on a short little hiatus given the holidays coming up tomorrow on Friday and on Monday with Good Friday and Easter. We're going to be resuming on Wednesday. I was fortunate enough to speak with Chris Carbert's mother, Betty, who shared some remarks with me about why she's here and some background information about the Coutts protest, because of course we can't get into the specifics of the proceedings until this publication ban is lifted, when the jury is selected. I'm here with Betty, Chris Carbert's mother. So Betty, just want to ask you what you think of what's happening with your son. What should the audience know about this prosecution? Obviously, we need to adhere to this publication ban about proceedings, but broad view, broad themes, what do you want to share?
Well, I will share that I feel like they're really grasping at straws. I think this has just been a waste of time, energy, and money for all involved.
Okay, let's examine the background of this whole thing. The context is that there was this Coutts blockade, this Coutts protest. Were you in attendance at that event? And if not, what did you think about it overall? And even the backdrop to that, these lockdowns, these mandates, these orders that were ostensibly about public health issued by the government in response to COVID-19.
No, I wasn't at Coutts. Ironically, I was in the States. But I totally understood why they were at the border, because as soon as it starts affecting people's livelihoods and lives, I think it's important that we, the people, let the government know how we feel.
So is it fair to assume that your impression or your view is that the protest itself was for a legitimate cause and these orders were somewhat abusive and over the top?
Yeah, absolutely. I think a lot of things have been, over the top, as you put it. I think they did what they did for their own needs and not for the right reasons.
Folks, we're running two campaigns to fundraise in relation to this trial. The first is to help fundraise for Chris Carbert's legal defense. If you want to help him out, please visit helpchris.ca. The second is to fund our journalism, my trip here. We can't do this for free at Rebel News. We depend on your contributions to produce this original journalism. So if you want to help us out, please visit truckertrial.ca.